This week on Steel Horse Thunder.
Boobies!
That's right, we go to the north side for Bikers for Boobies. I love boobies. Who doesn't like boobies?
I am sorry, I love saying that word, boobies.
Well, I appreciate you clearing that up for me. Then we head to Whiteland for the open house at Dreyer Honda South. Well, you guys are doing a great job with that for sure.
I am Super Honda Man. Anytime I read an email that says free food, I bring my belly and myself and my mouth.
This week, it's bikes, boobs, and barbecue. Don't know where we're going, but it doesn't matter.
Go big or go home.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
If a truck hits me and flees the scene of the accident, I'm out of luck, right?
File a police report because you are entitled to compensation, even if the person leaves. There's a reason Leidendorf Law handles so many trucking accidents. Why Leidendorf? Just compensation.
You hear that little voice? It says, meet me where the road touches the sky. It's time to ride. And when you're on the road, make sure you have Ryder insurance. Ryder is focused solely on the motorcycle community and has been for almost 4 decades. We know what it's like to feel the wind on our face because we're riders ourselves. Come see the difference. Ride with Ryder.
If you're in an accident, be sure that you are comfortable with your legal counsel. Statistically, you will do much better with a lawyer you trust. Visit Leidendorf.com to see 5 things to consider when you've been hurt. Leidendorf Law, approachable and on your side.
Hey, we're up here on the north side of Indianapolis at Indianapolis Harley-Davidson. We're here for the Bikers for Boobies. And yes, I said boobies. Who doesn't like boobies?
Everybody loves boobies.
Right?
But this is kind of serious. We're in the month of October. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And this ride here today is going to benefit a charity that helps out with breast cancer awareness and research.
Well, I know there's going to be a lot of ladies here. And what can I say? I am a
lot
fan.
of boobies, that means.
I am a fan.
However many ladies, there should be 2 boobies. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
All right, so Cindy, I come over here, and I think you're the only one with a bra on your bike. Is this your bra?
Yes.
Do you have one on today? I mean,
Yes,
well, that's very pretty. So, did you decorate this just for the ride today?
I did.
You did, and this is, what do you call this, a spider?
Yes, it is.
And why do you ride this?
Well, I'm a little short, and I've had some knee surgery, so the Can-Am Spider works really great for me. I would love to have 2 wheels, but it just really wasn't in my future. So this is an awesome ride for me, and I love it.
Okay, and why do you do this ride?
I've had some really good friends who have been through breast cancer. One really good friend twice, and she is, like a 15-year survivor now from the second cancer. So, and another really close friend who is going on her 2-year survivorship. So I just really want to support them, and so does Cosmo, even though, he didn't want to do a frilly bra today, so this is as close as we could do.
Who's Cosmo?
This is Cosmo, yeah. So
I haven't named my bike yet. My bike's over there. You're going to have to help me name it later.
I will. Wait, yeah, has to have a name.
And by the way, your hair looks great. You were trying to fix your hair for camera. You don't have to. This is a biker show. Our hairs are all messed up. Trisha here pulled up blaring some Jason Aldean music, which I love, country music. And you have your goggles on, and you have an awesome bike. So how long?
Thunder.
I'm sorry?
Lady Thunder.
What is up with everyone naming their bikes these days?
You have to name your bike.
I didn't name my bike.
We're going to have to work on that.
It's over there.
Okay, I'll look at her. Do you want it to be a boy?
Can it be a boy?
Okay, yeah. It can
Okay.
be a boy.
Okay, well, we'll think of a name. So, Trisha, how long have you been doing this ride?
This is actually my 3rd breast cancer ride. I've done probably around 10 rides this year.
So, how long have you had this bike?
I've had this bike for 4 years.
I'm sorry, Lady Thunder. How long have you had Lady Thunder?
4 years. She's beautiful, isn't she?
She is beautiful. I love her.
You should hear her.
I hear her music. I love the music.
She roars, let me tell you.
Well, once again, we find ourselves up here on the north side of Indianapolis at Indianapolis Harley-Davidson. Donna, you guys do this a lot, don't you?
We do a fundraiser almost every weekend, but breast cancer is a personal thing for me. My mother had it. My grandmother had it. My aunt died of it. So I am very much aware of how it can affect everyone's life. So I'm very proud to have them here today and do what we can to raise money for them.
Now, there's a great turnout. I know this was supposed to go on last weekend. We had a lot of rain, got great weather this weekend. I think, obviously, it was just meant to wait until now.
It was. We had a lot of people that showed up just because we were going to have it and they wanted to support the cause. So today we have beautiful weather and they get to support it again. Very happy.
Well, we appreciate everything you do. You guys do an awful lot for the motorcycle community, and I know this is actually being put on by the Hog chapter that's based out here, correct?
No, this is my ride. This is my ride. Again, the Hog chapter supports every ride we have. They're very good about that. But this is a ride that this store is putting on, again, because I've got a personal interest in breast cancer research.
Okay, well, I appreciate you clearing that up for me.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Well, thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. And everybody that's come today, thank you for joining us and supporting this cause. And hope for a very nice, safe ride today.
Hey, Mark, I know we bump into you guys a lot at all these rides. How are things going?
It's going real well. We're real proud to be a sponsor of this ride for the IU Simon Cancer Research Institute. The name of the ride is Bikers for Boobies, and we appreciate all the donations that are going out here and all the people showing up. And thanks for being here, Scott. We appreciate Steel Horse being here. It's a real honor to be part of this.
All right, we're here at Northside Harley, and I found Paula, and you're here with Rock for the Cure. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And what do you do?
I'm the secretary for the group.
Okay, and this is Bikers for Boobies today, and you did give me this wonderful bracelet because I didn't have any pink. Thank you for that. And Rock for the Cure, what are you doing here at Bikers for Boobies? I'm sorry, I love saying that word, boobies. What are you doing for Bikers for Boobies?
Well, we're helping with the Hog chapter here. It's actually their event, and we are the charity recipient for this ride. And so we're helping them put this on, and it's our pleasure to do so. They've been very instrumental in helping our group over the last 7 or 8 years.
All right, guys, we got a beautiful day today for this Bikers for Boobies ride. What made you choose this one?
Just come out for charity rides. Just love to ride.
So it didn't have anything to do with boobies?
No. Well, yeah.
How about you?
It's for a good cause. My mom had breast cancer in 1992 and she survived it. Had no relapse.
Very good. So this means a lot to you then, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
She had breast cancer and she had both hers removed.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while. About 20 years ago. She's still alive.
Man, that's awesome. So both of you guys have survivors from this. That's really cool because not everybody's that fortunate, you know?
Very lucky that my mom survived it.
My grandma has dealt with breast cancer for a while, had a mastectomy, so this is near and dear to my heart. Do you have someone that you're here working, when you do Rock for the Cure, do you have somebody in mind maybe that you're working for?
Actually, we have survivors on the group, and I am one of them. I'm a 10-year survivor, and one of our other members who's the treasurer of our group, she's an 8-year survivor. And we originally had a member who passed away 6 months ago who also had breast cancer. She was a 5-time survivor, so we just lost her recently. Yeah. So we all started out as a grassroots charity. We had several members that were involved in music in one form or another, and that's how we chose the name, because they volunteered to help us with events by helping us hold some events and playing for free. So that's how the name Rock for the Cure came about.
Okay, and in this charity today, the money that goes to you guys, what do you guys do with that money?
All of our money each year goes to the IU Simon Cancer Center, and it goes directly to the breast cancer research team.
Do you have a group that you ride with?
We are part of the Southside IMG, Indianapolis Motorcycle Group. It's part of the meetup.com. Von Zipper, you might know Von Zipper. You don't? Okay, that's okay.
You don't know me?
Bikers. Yeah, I know you. Okay. I know Steel Horse. Still.
Right on the boobie, Steel Horse.
It's part of our mission. I mean, we're into this for the last 10 years. You know, when Steve was there, now you've taken over, and we want to be part of this because this is something we believe in. Every week, bikers come out and they're giving to whatever charity it might be, they're here to support it. And that we believe in that type of cause and commitment, and that's why we're here.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you taking time to talk to us, and we just appreciate everything you do for the biker community.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you guys.
What are you looking forward to on the ride itself?
Well, we don't know where we're going, but I enjoy all motorcycle rides. I enjoy being on the back and riding with him, feeling the breeze against me.
I love it. I love it. Don't know where we're going, but it doesn't matter.
Nope, don't matter.
Sometimes those are the best rides, aren't they?
They're the best ones. been someplace you never been.
Well, I've always said sometimes the best wrong or the best. We won't even talk about it. How about that? There you go. All right, so that must mean it's time to get on the bikes and just go ride, huh?
Okay, so did you think of a name for my bike before you take off?
We did. We're thinking Kustom.
Kustom?
I don't know. It's kind of rough.
It is rough. Think about it a little more, and I'll catch up with you later.
Okay, sounds good.
If you're in an accident, the insurance company has incentive to settle quickly. Don't say anything and don't sign anything until you've contacted a lawyer. Visit Leidendorf.com to see 5 things to consider when you've been hurt. Leidendorf Law, approachable and on your side. If you're in an accident, seek medical attention right away. Many injuries can go undetected and manifest without a proper diagnosis. Visit Leidendorf.com to see 5 things to consider when you've been hurt. Leidendorf Law, approachable and on your side.
All right, now I understand you're somewhat of a celebrity here. Can you share your story with our audience?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago in November. Actually goes back to September of 2011. Kurt Sutter, the creator, executive producer, writer of Sons of Anarchy, said, okay, look, if we get any kind of bump in the ratings in season 4 for the premiere, I'm going to pick out 2 fans, fly you out, we'll meet with you, talk with you, we'll pay for you to come out. So I didn't think anything about, me out of all these. And then on the 9/11 dedication ride for the memorial down there, my phone just blows up on Twitter telling me, you won. I'm going, okay. So November, my husband, who is not a rider, and I got flown down to Los Angeles. We got, for a weekend, we got to meet a lot of the cast, which ironically, one of my favorites, Kim Coates, was up here in Indy for a bike show. But a lot, Katie Sagal, Kurt, Kenny Johnson, Emilio Rivera, who turned out to also own a 750, had once owned a 750 Yamaha Seika like I first had. We're all there. Kristen Renton were there. So got to meet a lot of them. Michael Ornstein, who's Chucky, the one finger on each hand guy. We got to watch the episode 410 Call of Duty with Sutter sitting behind me, and I forget he's totally there, so I'm just engrossed in the thing. I think there was only one time where I said something about Katie, where I said she can say so much with a look, and then they're right behind me. But it was a great time. We even did a special. Every week he does an update on YouTube called What the F, Sutter. And we did a special, one of those, at the meet and greet, where me and the other winner got to sit with Kurt and have him answer a couple of our questions. So that's on YouTube if y'all want to check that out. I've been riding, a long time. I started back in the 80s. I gave it up after my husband saw me go rolling up the interstate after being sideswiped. So I quit riding for a while, but when I turned 50, I looked at him and I said, well, I've already had the red car. I've invested 17 years in you, so I'm not going to trade you in for a youngster. I'm getting another motorcycle. And that's how I got the 81 Yamaha.
Well, I think you made the right choice.
I think so, even though I can't get him on the back of the bike yet. but I'm going to try.
Well, I appreciate you sharing the story. I knew you talked with Steve, a few years ago and stuff, and so.
I'm glad y'all are keeping the Steel Thunder alive.
Well, we're doing it. His memory, his legacy will always live on, and just like you brought Tig back, we're going to keep Steve going too.
Great. Thanks a lot.
More than 50% of those who are injured and have a case never call an attorney. Why? Maybe they don't know who to call. Many are afraid or don't like lawyers, and others just want the whole thing to go away. Call me. I can help. Legal action may not be an option in your case, but it can't hurt to find out. Call Leidendorf Law. I will speak to you about your case. Leidendorf Law, approachable and on your side.
Now let's take a look at the Southside Harley-Davidson featured woman rider.
Sherry, you got an awesome motorcycle here. How long have you been riding?
I've been riding consistently about 6 or 7 years now.
What made you decide to start riding your own bike?
Well, my husband has ridden for a lot of years, and we've had bikes on and off throughout the years. And then when my children got older and they took an interest, and we just started accumulating motorcycles, and I decided, I needed to be in the front instead of the back.
So, any regrets from deciding that?
Not a one. No, not a one.
I got a funny feeling you don't like riding on the back much anymore, do you?
Nope. It's I'm the front seat driver now, all the time.
And what kind of bike is this?
This is a 2010 Honda Fury.
How long have you had this one?
Since 2010.
So you bought it brand new then, I'm assuming? And
32,000 miles on it now.
Now, is it 32,000 miles? You're not supposed to ride that much. Don't you know that?
Yes, I am. It's not enough.
Now, is this a stock bike here, or have you added some stuff to it?
I've added a few things. I put the fairing on. It has some Cobra exhaust. And I put the chrome wheels on it. So.
Well, it's a sharp-looking bike. Do you outrun your husband?
Well, I try. I don't think he's let me yet.
Well, my wife's bike is bigger than mine, so she outruns me all the time, so I'm used to it by now. So what kind of riding do you like to do?
We ride just a lot for fun. I love the windy roads of Brown County. We've taken some trips. I rode this to Sturgis and back last year. We've been to the western North Carolina mountains, East Tennessee, done ridden to Oklahoma, taken some long distance trips, but I also ride with the Indiana Patriot Guard riders and show my support for them.
So as far as a bucket list goes, I've asked several people that this year, is there anything on your bucket list that pertains to a motorcycle ride or anything?
Wow, just get those miles under my belt. I just love to ride, so long distance trips, I love them. Maybe get to Arizona sometime or California, yeah.
Well, I have a funny feeling you're gonna achieve that, and you know what? It's such a beautiful day right now. I'm gonna let you go so you can go enjoy some more miles right now.
Appreciate that.
Hey, we're up here at Whiteland at Dreyer Honda South. I've got the owner, Steve St. John, with me here. Steve, what goes on in the open house?
This is our annual open house we do every fall. It's a hog roast, customer appreciation event. So we have lots of giveaway things. We have a lot of things like the face painter and pinstriper, some activities like that people can either watch or do themselves. And then, of course, lots of good deals on things. So it's just really to share our appreciation for throughout the year, the customers that have come and done business with us.
Well, I noticed as we walked around the store when we first got here, I noticed quite a few signs up there showing, some 30%, 40%, some 50% off. I mean, you got some pretty good deals going on right now.
There's some awesome stuff going on. Everything from apparel, hardware, clothing, helmets, tires on bikes, services. There's some deals on services if somebody wants to take advantage of that.
I know one of the things I love about open houses is you never know who you're going to bump into. I've got the very famous Super Dave right here. Haven't seen him in a while. What brings you out to an open house?
I just come out to get free stuff and buy stuff and visit, run into guys I ain't seen in a while.
Hey Steve, can you tell me a little bit about this bike right here that we're looking at?
Sure, this is the all-new EBR, Eric Buell Racing. This is the carbon edition. It's an 1190 RS, very trick. It's got magnesium wheels, carbon fiber, titanium. It's just the trick of the trick, and They only made 100 of these, and in fact, we're going next week to the AIM show in Orlando, and it's their first ever dealer meeting. So we're one of only 32 dealers in the whole United States right now for EBR. So we're pretty excited about that and looking forward to seeing the new stuff.
So you say Eric Buell, you're talking about the same Buell bikes that were out for many years and stuff are coming back now, right?
Right, it's Eric Buell. The Harley Davidson Buell era is over with, and he started his own company again. So it's all under his direction and his leadership and his engineering and all that. So pretty cool setup.
Well, you know, I've rode quite a few of the old Buells, and I really enjoyed them, and I hated to see them go away. I'm going to be a pretty big fan of this. I have a funny feeling.
It's pretty unique. I'm excited about it. It's you know, we just I started asking questions at the right time, I guess, and we were able to jump in and pull the trigger, so to speak, and so we're eagerly awaiting. We did a deal at the MotoGP this year with the EBR at the garages, the vendor marketplace. Did really well. Lots of interest by people of all age groups and people that have had Buells and people that want to have Buells. So it's pretty cool. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, I'll say this. If you never got a chance to ride one of the old Buells, I have a funny feeling the new ones are going to be even bigger and better. So make sure you check this out.
All right, so we're down here in Whiteland, and I ran into my aunt and uncle who are the hillbilly side of my family.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, we're a good hillbilly influx, you know, into your little gene pool, I guess.
And I'll be honest, I'm so busy, I didn't even know that you rode a motorcycle. And what do you ride here? What is this?
It's a Honda CBR 500.
500, Aunt Rita, get with the times. I have a 900.
I haven't rode since the 80s, so I just got this in June, so I'm getting used to it again.
And yours is?
A Kawasaki 1100 ZXR Eddie Lawson replica. It's a little faster than that bike. Yeah, but then again, I bounce better than she does. I got more cushion to bounce with.
I don't even know if I should have introduced these two as part of my family. So what do you do here, Honda Man?
I'm a salesman.
For just the bikes or the parts?
Just bikes. Take care of new and used stuff.
Okay. And do you always sell it in your house slippers?
I try. If I could wear sandals, I would.
I mean, I know they said this is a family-friendly place, and, you know, so, I mean, this isn't your home, you know?
Yeah, it's like a home away from home, really.
Hey, Steve, I know we're a motorcycle show, but I also know that the side-by-side stuff is going crazy right now. These look pretty cool behind me. What are these about?
These are brand new from Honda. They're called the Pioneer. They have a 2-seat version, which these are, and they also have a 4-seat version. So these just hit the store in September. So they're brand new. They're really cool for the side-by-side market. A lot of people are really liking these.
Well, I like it. I mean, it's got, I know the dump bed on the back right there. I mean, it's just, these things they're pretty sweet.
Someone mentioned that they're like a big golf cart. Well, sort of, but they're you can put snow plows on them. You can work with them, pull mowers, wagons, trailers, things like that. So it's a pretty cool product for Honda to have. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, well, they look cool. And as far as the golf cart, I'm going to say that golf cart had to take an awful lot of steroids to get to this point right here.
That's right. Yeah, correct.
I'm looking at this bike here. Myself, I guess I would call it like a sport touring. I mean, what exactly is that called?
The category of this bike, Scott, is actually called an adventure bike. So there's kind of a little bit of an off-roadish look to it, and a cross between a sport bike and a dirt bike, you might say. So adventure is the category that they call them.
Tell me a little bit about it.
This is a new one for Honda. It's a 500cc. It's called a 500X. It only retails for $59.99, so it's just a super value point for someone to actually return to motorcycling or start out with bikes. It's really performs well. Everybody that rides it likes it. It's just neat to be able to have a bike priced at that point for people instead of having to start out at $10,000.
No doubt, and that is. I mean, and it's certainly not. I mean, you wouldn't look at it and say, well, you know, it's a good beginner's bike, because I'm sure there's plenty of seasoned people that would be just fine on this bike.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's not just for a beginner. A lot of people, you know, if they're trying to commute or whatever, that's all they need is a bike that size. It gets about 70 miles per gallon, so it's a very fuel efficient bike, fuel injected. It's a pretty cool machine. We're super happy to have it.
Well, you know, I was going to talk to you one day at a red light, but as soon as it turned green, I saw somebody take off pretty quick. Looked like only one wheel on the ground. I don't know.
Cycle under green lights.
All right, well, you know what? You look a little older, but it sounds like you haven't aged a bit.
No, still having fun.
So what are you guys doing out here today?
Oh, I'm enjoying the food. We got an email and it's like, I didn't know they do this, and it's really nice.
Anytime I read an email that says free food, I bring my belly and myself and my mouth. And
Well, was it good? Because I haven't eaten yet.
Yes, it was damn good. Yeah, you get
Yeah.
you some. Yeah. Can I say damn one?
You can say damn.
I guess. Okay.
It's okay. You can say damn.
I'll go. Won't go no farther than that. But yeah, good food. Real good food. And
Damn good food down here in Whiteland, everybody.
Well, I know you got the open house going on today. We're in October. I know the season's starting to wind down. Is there anything else going to be going on?
Yeah, we do have a vintage show that will be in 2 weeks. I think it's the 26th of October. A lot of people have already pre-registered. A lot of old stuff, multi-brands, doesn't matter, dirt bikes, street bikes. So that it should be a wide variety of old stuff. But the cutoff's about 1985 and older. So, you know, unfortunately, 85s are vintage, I guess. But anyway, last year we had a lot of stuff from the 60s and the 70s. So I'm looking forward to seeing the stuff.
And that's open. It's to all makes and models, or is it strictly Honda, or how does that work?
No, it's any brand. There's no like I said, they'll have some categories, street or dirt, things like that. But it'll be any brand. There'll be Harley Davidsons, BMW, Hondas, Yamahas. There'll be a lot of some old dirt bikes that are like European brands that people have never seen. So it should be pretty cool.
Well, it sounds really cool. And you say that's going to be, it's basically the last Saturday of October, correct?
Right, yeah, the last Saturday, and it's open. There's no charge or anything. The winners, and they get some trophies or plaques or whatever, but it just be a fun thing to see, and maybe somebody might see something they've never seen before.
Well, it sounds really cool to me. Would you allow us to come back then too?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be happy to have you.
All right on. Well, we'll see you then.
Cool. Thanks, Scott.
Well, hey, that's going to do it for us this week on Steel Horse Thunder.
And the weather is way too nice to be standing here by him all day, so it's time to go get on the bikes and hit the road.
I agree. And remember, it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride. See ya!
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
This week on Steel Horse Thunder. At Indianapolis Northside, we just had a flyover by a biplane at that. Speaking about politically correctness. My wife's right over there. I'm not trying to flirt or anything, but I like that name.
Today, and we are here for the, I don't know what I'm going to say.
That was my pants size.
Oh. Hey, we're up here in Whiteland. We're at the, try that one more time.
All right, so down, I'm sorry, what?
I know we're in October, you know.
Did you get any food in any of the festivities here? Did you partake?
A hot dog and a festive type of cookie.
Festive type of cookie.
Yeah.
A little bit of time here. We might as well get back on those bikes and head on the road.
I agree. Definitely.
I went buy my underwear from Walmart.
Kmart.
Kmart.
Kmart sucks.
From Kmart.